All right. It should be working. Or what is going on? Am I am I tripping? Oh man. Am I looking at the wrong thing? That's gotta be lag. What a way to begin this. What a way to begin. Let's see. What a way to begin this. Yeah. Am I tripping? Oh. Yeah. He's starting to realize. Am I looking at the wrong thing? That's gotta be lag. What a way to begin this. What a way to begin. What a way to begin indeed. But yeah, Hamza Chimaev missed weight. Same as Habib. Same as Islam Dakachev. Yeah. A combined 39 losses. Battle of it. This is what I mean. Okay. This is what I mean in reference to my damn prediction video. Battle of Mid. Forever King Green Doubters. They're out there. They're out there and you live among them, and some of them might even be family. Stevens gets a title shot with the win over King Green. Maybe. Stevens is currently tied with Guida for most losses, 19 in the UFC. He has a chance to make history as the first ever to have 20. I wonder if you can bet on that. History. History is about to be made. History is about to be made indeed. The UFC doesn't do quality control anymore. Cheat, assault people, get juiced as long as you make Dana's D word twitch. You're getting in that cage. Kid just doesn't want to make me. Oh, kid just doesn't want to make me hard. That's good. That goes hard. Digital scales. No, you can't do that because what people don't know is there's magnets and digital scales, and because of that, most commissions don't allow it. That's all you got to know. Hamza could have made weight if he went behind the curtain. That's what I'm saying. He should have just got buck naked. WWE. Interesting. Yeah, man. Fight goes on. This is the fight goes on business. Shamax Matador. No. Well, I'm not even real. This guy's hated by everyone. Not really. Yeah, yeah. And this is the thing. I normally wouldn't really give a square, but for Charles Oliveira, they took his damn belt on some fake nerdy stuff. So they don't even keep that same energy for anybody else. It was just that one time in Arizona. This is fake. Eileen Pereira is not working this minimum wage. Trash. Looks absolutely drained. Fighters in the oval. That is wild. That is a crazy lineup of people you wouldn't expect. Rufus front and center. Toporo, Plinio, Pereira, Gane, and Drumpf. It's a wicked room. Wicked room. Alphas, man. This image is fake. Let's not even get it twisted. Get us out of here. This image is also fake. That is real. Yeah, Gon does not need glass. Is he wearing glasses or shades? I swear he's wearing this guy. We move on. Yeah, sophisticated gun. Plenio and Poton were glued together. Hold on. They're attached at the stomach, separated only for fight time. Get this guy a ranked fight. Bro, this guy for... Hold on. Quillen versus Dan Hooka. Dan Hooka. Maybe. His ground game is ridiculously good. How do you... Matter of fact, this is why I ended the... Oh, snap. What's this, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, I can't do anything about that. What's going on? Yeah, and his ground game is really good, and that's why I don't think anyone was picking Benil, but if you did pick Benil, it's like you just didn't know that Quillen also can hang on the ground. What? There ain't no damn pencil icon. Don't mind me. Do not mind me. This is all part of the plan. Okay. Interesting. I don't think we need that per se. Let's go. Get him a ranked fight. Stop the fucking fight. The classier subreddit. The classier subreddit. We've upgraded. We've changed some settings, and we've upgraded the stream. Yeah, I call his mother a whore. You son of a whore. That is brutal. anytime I see stuff like this, I always remember Chael Sonnen made a video years ago saying, like, you know, it's always the first guy that's weighing in that's actually having the most trouble because he can't wait to get it off. He can't wait to get it over with. He just can't. He can't help himself. I'm starting to think that's a lie. I've always thought that. I'm like, oh, Chael said it, so like it's true. He knows what he's talking about. But most of the time, I think straight up, it's like you need that extra time. I think that's just the reality of it. Insane B League tenures. Talk about B League. Talk about Aaron Pico getting slimed. Sorry, anytime I see B League, I just think of that guy. His Pitbull win was pretty chill, but it's Pitbull. Enough said. Miss weight by 4 pounds. How have I not heard of this? Wait, did he make weight? Oh my god, hold on. 181 with the 4 pound miss. Sheesh. I need to go work on my arms after this. If I were a fighter, I'd accept weight miss fights on the condition that my opponent is introduced as fat Jeremy Stevens. Yeah, just so people know. Because it's not like during the broadcast they announce it. Like if you're just chilling in the audience watching it with your pops and your grandmama, you're not always just like tapped in. So you got to boo the right guy. They announce him as fat. You're like, why don't you? Maybe then you'd have to know. You'd have to know the key word. No. Yes, no. Hold on. We gotta go. Fuck this. Buy. Hot. We gotta go buy hot. Sounds. Dude, he's probably trying to lock in because he's like, I need this win, man. Look, I'm high key irrelevant because on this stage it's basically Hokit stealing my shine. That should be me wearing a bandana. Like, if Sean actually had a character, or he was like he's whatever, but I never bought into the he's a personality, he's a superstar. It's like, who the fuck? Who actually thinks that? Josh Hokit would be Sean O'Malley if he actually cared to commit to a bit and like went full on character mode. And then, you know, Toporo's there. That's a crazy beef. One day in a freakish universe where, you know, everything goes bad, we can maybe see Topuria fight Josh Hokit for like a circus fight where he needs money because he's been losing and he's going bad in life. By the way, Bo looks like a young Chael Sonnen. Let's just get that out of the way. Mauricio Hoofy. Luffy. Rufy. All right. I broke it down. I've understood now. IFC 328 poster. Is that supposed to be Bo Nickel? Oh, snap. Crackle pop. The picture of Dana White's funny because it's real. The one on the left, I think, is AI. If not, it's really bad makeup. Let's get comfy. Meme template. Oh, hell no. That sure looks good on D-Lou, but the watch is nice. Everything. I like Josh Hokit is the wallpaper to the phone. By the way, I will be live tomorrow to stream the card. We're gonna be witnessing some Hokit greatness. Wait, no, we're not. I'm not time traveling. This isn't happening. Release the below, dude. I need to make a video like pressuring. We need to get Chance going for the Bilal files because it makes no sense that Kamaru Usman can just sweep it under the rug and not address it, especially now that he's super like not included in title talk. He's acting like bewildered on pound for pound. Like, man, Henry, I don't know. They gotta call me. I don't know what direction they're really moving in, but I guess you gotta talk to my boy Ali. You know, he'll get you straight. It's like, dude, you should have fought. You should have fought Carlos Prates today, tomorrow. You should have fought him or been fighting him, and then, you know, hopefully you can grapple him and not get fucking eliminated, and you'll bada bing. You can have a title shot. Or fight DDP at 185, man. You said that doesn't make sense. That makes the most sense. That would have been optimal path, man. Lighter man skill. You've shown you can go toe to toe with Hamza. Why didn't you want to fight DDP? You didn't want to risk looking bad. You don't want to risk looking bad in front of everybody. Come on, man. Alex looked down with the. I am down with a sickness. A short, nasty looking, and a big dumb partner. That's funny. Pinky in the brain. And that's not the same thing, really, but. Dude. This is me, though. This is me. Colby Bummington, I mean, I'm just a fan. Call me childish. I'm a fan of, like, nicknames and rhymes. You know, Josh Hokett, Chael Sonnen, Muhammad Ali, Gorgeous George back in the black and white days, Hazmat Chimaev. But yeah, man, people straight up mispronounced up until this last year. That not everyone, but mad people would mispronounce the shit out of his name. And most people's names in the UFC are not complicated, man. Not nothing to sneeze at. Chael does that shit on purpose, though, for years, though. I cracked that shit in, like, 2022. I was like, hold on. This guy's doing this on purpose. That's when I first started realizing, oh, this dude, there's engagement. There's engagement bait. And that's all Chael is. This fucker really does look like Guru. And this kind of looks like me. If I was a little taller. And a lot taller, maybe. Kind of taller. Sorogan with his tan suit. He thinks he's Obama, bro. Sorogan thinks he's Obama. I would too, fuck it. Try and press Trump. 2 days, 2 chaotic press conferences. Eating good, yeah. It's not the best. There was a lot of just shouting and shit, but it was all right. Yeah. I don't know who this kid is. Stannis kid. All right, get off of that nonsense. Shut up before I ankle pick you. Dude. Who would win in a 2v2? Prime Tony. Well, actually. I don't know. I think Verdum. Tony and Verdum. Oh, I forgot this shit has no traffic. Little Ilya would run in terror from Hokett if there was no security. He would not run from Josh Hokett. The Incredible Hulk, however, yeah, I mean, understandable. People don't know there's a difference. Are people not tapped into this yet? They're still la-di-da 2019. Didn't have this on my bingo card. The young Chael Sonnen. This was trash when it happened. Man, this fight was so sad. I damn near got to slight tears over this. When Gilbert in like round, we'll pause that. In like round 3, I think he got finished round 3, right? After round 2 or whatever, right before the round he got finished, I was checking on like the Reddit live chat, seeing what people were saying, and I saw a comment that said, "This is right where Gilbert wants him," or no, yeah, Mike is right where Gilbert wants him. He plays into the chaos. That's where Gilbert thrives. He thrives in the chaos or some shit. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Some people are straight delusional or they don't know what's going on. They don't know what they're seeing. In round 1 and 2, you could clearly see Gilbert was just being stifled, like nothing. Malott didn't look that good in that fight either, but you could tell. I was like, oh, the writing's on the wall. He keeps eating it. He keeps eating the same uppercut, the same punches. Like he's not adapting. He's not moving. He's going to be fishy food very soon. And it was just sad, man, because that was I knew he was going to retire. I remember, like, on Pound for Pound, Henry and Kamaru were saying, like, no or whatever. I'm like, dude, it probably depends on the outcome. Like, I would say if he lost, like, a close fight or something, then no. Like, if it was a war. But maybe, I don't know. I was like, yeah, dude, he probably is going to retire because Mike Malott is probably going to fucking win. Also, Canadians and their old-ass prospects that try to, how do you do fellow kids their way into the rankings? Jasmine Jasdavicius, Mike Malott, Eamon Zahabi. 3 for 3, they're all like 35 plus. I think Jasmine's like 38, dude. And they're good. That's the weird thing. I almost think they fucking lie and they have like forged birth certificates on like some Jose Aldo, Brazil, and then Cuban Yoel Romero stuff. Like, it's like they really take their time and really prepare, wear the tricycle, ride the hat. They did the commercial, they did the whole thing, and then they go to the UFC after they've been there, done that, and they're ready. This is old. I don't get why this happens. Sometimes you'll see some shit recirculate like a year or 2 later. I remember seeing this a while ago, man. Unless the post I saw was him with like 13K delivery, he's like low key back on it to pay for his surgery. Dude, Shamak's Matador. I am, bro. No one wants to talk about this because I'm embarrassed because I was confidently picking Azamat. He was part of the betting matrix. And when someone shatters it, I don't really like it. It makes me feel uncomfortable. So for Paulo Costa to shatter the matrix like that, it is what it is. I don't want to say what he did to do that or how I know, but yeah. Dude, him versus Roundtree would be the most underground, dark, evil fight of all time. Let's just say that. I would root for Costa in that fight, though. I don't like Khalil. Yuri or Roundtree. Bro, they're about to do fucking Costa versus Chimaev for the belt. I don't know if people are tapped into that yet. Like, hold on. I gotta see this. I gotta block this double Dutch member. Or printed high. Oh snap. Interesting. That's... Hmm. Okay, nobody laugh, man. Nobody. Why is nobody watching? Why is nobody watching? Yeah. Paulo's inconsistent career fucking pisses me off, man. It's hard to pick his fights. Yeah. Paulo's inconsistent career. One thing I'll say, Paulo's kicking game is underrated between this and the one we will click. Stop. Stop. He's gonna knock out Khalil Bumtree. What is it that you don't understand? What is it that you don't freaking understand? The one viewer that is here, type in the chat so I know that you're a real person. Because Mirzakhanov is washing out, he's on a decline and old. Came in with a broken hand, norovirus. His dog was pregnant. I forgot about that. And he was never that good. On a serious note, it just got overshadowed. Fuck that. I think you were serious about that part. He was that good. He is that good. His dog was pregnant. You need to chill. The Hokit glazing got to Mirzakhanov. Also, is it Mirzakhanov or Mirzakhanov? I think it's Mirzakhanov. I think it's like that. Costa beat the fuck out of him. That dude, I literally bet, not with money, but like against my friend. I was like, yo, crack an egg over this on some pound for pound stuff. And he took, he was confidently picking Costa. Him and my brother. I was just like, how can you guys both ride with Costa, man? Are you guys not witnessing Mirzakhanov knock out people with jabs? Like I still think Alexander Rakic would beat Costa like right now. Maybe I don't even know. I view Rakic as the guy who's really good. He just doesn't get to show it. Sean Strickland claims Chimaev could not make weight. He can't. By the way, whoever tunes in live, man, I'm going to be live tomorrow for the fights. Get a more intimate stream going. This is where intimacy meets MMA. Is smoking the best base for MMA? No, it is not. Being Cyril Gane is the best base for MMA. This guy is... Someone needs to say it's Young Chael Sonnen. Mad Magazine looking at. Yeah. Basically. No bonus for Costa, who broke an undefeated. Mirzakhanov, dude. Here's the fucking thing. This shit is so ugly. I don't think it's ugly. Bro, people love to be hating. I don't think it's that ugly. I think it looks kind of good, actually. Here's the thing. If Netflix came out with some shit like this, bro, fuck that Netflix card. Matter of fact. How do you put a blue heart on Reddit? That is interesting. UEE champion. Yeah, it looks kind of fucking awful. I don't like that. They should have it some sort of off center. Like the flag be off center so the fucking stripes aren't perfectly aligned with the letters like that. Or change the color. Make something more vibrant. Maybe stick out, add a shadow. You know what? You know what? They have a point. They should have had the UFC in the white. Wait. This guy he knows what I'm talking about. It's not unique at all. It's the original belt with the shit colorway design. Damn. What? How am I just now seeing this? Man, I need to go to South Korea. But then again, I think I'd rather go to Japan. It's a fight. Business. Yes. Islamic Christianity is the war now. It might make you laugh, but the biggest thing I've learned is to listen to my mother because mothers have an intuition and see things that we don't. When your mother tells you that something isn't right, no matter how clear it seems to you, it's not. Dang. What year is it? Jeremy Louis and Stevens on the main card of a pay-per-view? Come on. Say something in the chat so I can respond and know that it's working, man. You gotta cooperate. Comprende? Or not? We're not comprending. Does anyone know the significance of this pose? It's Tatsuro Tyra's pose. That's all you need is significance. 300 comments on this? Are you kidding me? Oh, is it really? Is it really? Oh shit. I forget how popular anime is, dude. In any type of niche or environment, there's gonna be anime nerds in there, man. Whether it be football or theater or twine basking. He's banned. He printed this, bro. Cause who are these people? Mark Hunt. Mark Hunt. Wait. Wait a minute. Let's zoom in a bit. Mark Hunt. That is funny as hell if that's true. That can't be real. And then Dylan Dallas, Nico. Wait, that's Sneeko. What the hell? And then we got Manuel de Jesus Aguirre. Oh, I thought I said Aguilar. Manuel de Jesus Torres. And then Ruben Robles. Yo, that's Joe Pfeiffer's brother. Oh, dude. I hate seeing this nonsense. But hold on. It's just scumbag move. Like, how are you giving this guy who has a lot of money already? How are you paying for his gambling loss, and then giving him extra money to just blow to the casino? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Come on, man. Come on, boss. Just tell me something. Are you not intrigued? Just let it go. Don't bore me. Let it go. Let's see. Anyways, dude. You got this, Sean. But yeah, they need to up the the bottom tier pay. Because I mean, honestly, whatever. They need to get paid more in general, I guess, but I'm not too concerned with like the ranked guys per se. But your starting fight, I think bare minimum it should be like 30 for 30 or 50 for 50. Or just 40 grand to fucking show. And if they want, I don't think they're going to get rid of show win money, but at least from 99% of the contracts. But yeah, that way, at least if you fight 3 times a year and you're a newbie, and let's say you win 2, lose 1 or something, you're still making well above the average person's income, and you're making like WNBA pay then at that point. Like at least, if you're on 40 for 40, you can make 80 grand if you win, times 3, 240, minus taxes and camp expenses. 150 minimum, 180 on the high end of I don't even know. You shouldn't be having an expensive camp maybe if you're that low ranked, right? So you'll make at least 150K, 100 something K after taxes. Fighting 3 times. Winning, maybe get a bonus, maybe you lose a fight, maybe but you still get a bonus. Who knows, man? But it's better than 15 for 15 because that's like Taco Bell money. And those were not fun times, man, working at Taco Bell. You know what I'm saying? So, not that I ever worked there. Why do we have this open? Retirement fund day. I'm starting to see old ass posts, man. Oh, snap, crackle pop. Should I join this Discord? I'm gonna get banned immediately. I need to make a Reddit account. We can respond to some of this stuff live, perhaps. Mad from what, DC? What did he mad at? What? Bro. You gotta be kidding me. He said, show him up. He speaks English. He speaks English. Him standing up for Pierre is pretty funny. But they're locked in, man. Bro, Diego Lopez, man. People forgot he was there, man. People forget he was there, and he's probably the most fitted person there besides Hoka. Pierre is dressed like my father, which is nice. I like that look. Toporo is dressed like a smaller version of my father. Don O'Malley's dressed like me. Not. Where the fuck is John Pork? Exactly. These fuckers never fight. But yeah, Chonko should have had 2 fights by now. Mr. Little John Pork. But his hype is all but gone now, and he's yet to fight. So there we go. Don't remind me of this fight, man. That was sad. We love some Carlos Praches in this house, but JDM, Going out sad like that, not a fan of it. Not a fan. For you fucking guys. I'm going to do a, how you say, oxygen advanced sprints. He sprints while completely holding his breath. And, you know, Carlos Olberg, I don't want to hear bullshit from stripper, you know. But it's just the striking, okay. Little known fact, I actually did the broadcast for this for my high school reunion. I was on the beat, you know. Listen, never mind. Let's not get in. There's a lot of context. Oh, fuck this. I don't want to be reminded of that bullshit fight, man. The chance Hamzat's face ends up like this. You know, we eat what is it? That food that we like. Biltong. Yes, biltong. Dude, I watched this fight from a fucking hotel. I was on the phone with my friend, and I'm trying to. I don't know. I was telling him like live bet on Yuri. I'm like, are you even allowed to? I bet they shut it down because it seems like during fights and them being able to be bet on live, it just depends on like what's going on or how dominant or whatever, right? I don't even know. I don't bet, but he bets a little bit, and as soon as I tell him, hey, bet you should go live bet Yuri, he just gets knocked the fuck out, man. I don't even. I must have screamed, but then I went dead silent. I was like, this cannot have just happened right now. You could not have just fumbled. This is some video game shit, man. You did not just fumble that win by emoting on accident and then just like. Because in UFC 5, it's like if you, even if you're at the beginning of a game, I played a match once. It was like the first fucking 20 seconds. I wanted to test something just to see how much or no. The dude was AFK and I assaulted him for like 20 minutes, you know, in the game assault, you know, not real life. And got like 10 hits off or whatever. And then he came back and I was like, oh, you know what? I feel bad. Just like hit me. So I emote. He knocks me out first fucking punch. Insane. I would never whore myself out. It's a little bit of a little bit of a point. Hopefully, Hamzat had a bad weight cut and he's feeling the effects, and we can get a shot victory for Team America. Burns retires in hostile territory. Burns retires in hostile territory. Whatever. And then he came back and I was like, oh, you know what? I feel bad. Just like hit me. So I emote. He knocks me out. Oh, I'm a bamba clot. Bro, I don't like this photo of Dustin. It's used everywhere, nonstop for everything. We need to retire this photo. Yeah, accurate. I need to make a video on like the state of Aljo. The state of Aljo in the very, very, very divergent path that will be possible, win or lose. Tutti. This doesn't even make sense. Oh, and they went inappropriate with it. Just how good his bumps, but yeah. I mean, you know, I'm a freaking low life in Miami, and I could really hurt people, you know. So like that fat fucking lesbian, Chael Sonnen, he's a fucking punk, and he needs to, you know, he needs to watch his mouth, because I'll definitely beat his ass. I'll go up to heavyweight, and then Chael Sonnen's like, George, I guarantee you, I do not weigh more than you, and I'm just like, damn, you know what? There's been a few photos, I don't know about right now, but there were a few photos where George was a little chunky. And Jay would probably be right. Speaking of chunk, Josh Hokett doing a takedown on D White. Tabori's got accuracy dunked. Imagine if it dunked the shades off, knocked the shades off, and cracked the lens out or something. Second toughest opponent. Damn. He holds Habib. Everyone holds Habib up very high, very high. That's what you noticed, you know. By the way, I will be streaming live tomorrow. I will be streaming the whole fight. Get in there for an intimate view. It'll be an intimate watch party. They were screaming, "Get down!" I didn't get down. It was fucking awesome. This guy became POV. It's your first event. Hypothetically, if this was a false flag, it'd be like the POV. This is your first false flag, and your name is Dana White, and you're just excited to be there. He's 35. Is this his last shot at the title? Probably. I mean, he needs 2 wins after this if he loses, and he's at the point where I would gamble that he loses one of those, and it would stop him. So, yeah, it's probably now or never, man. Now or never. But you never know. Because what? It seems like 185 is like the division of fucking Frochek. Fluffy. Brendan Allen is like, I don't know, man. I just watched Ronan MMA's video, I believe, on Brendan Allen's like CTE. And it is odd just letting yourself get filmed, kind of just submitting yourself to that. And admitting basically that you would never ever beat Hamzat, and you don't have the confidence to do so. That's kind of odd. So you have him, you have Chris Curtis, this non-factor. You got RDR, who just got set back, and who knows what's going on there. Fluffy just lost. Kaio, I guess technically. Oh, damn, bro. I forgot RDR also lost to Kaio. Yeah, he's, I guess, out of it for now. Kaio, I guess, is off a win, but nobody even gives a shit. So who even are we rolling with? Who even are we rolling with? This is BS around, man. Middleweight. Drickus. That's the thing. He's probably going to fight Nasruddin, and they're going to be next. Brendan Allen, you beating Edmund Shabazian, who's not even ranked. What even is that fight? Who allowed you to take that? It's not like, oh, man, I really want to fight, so I guess I got to take on RoboCop or Jared Kennedy or Whitaker. Lower ranking, no. It'd be better if you were fighting Delizzi at this point, man. You're fighting Edmund Shabumsian? What is going on? God, this lineup of champs. I mean, Ilya's cool, but this lineup of champs is pissing me off. Olberg's cool. I like all these guys, actually. I don't mind these guys. I don't know. Who's gonna lose their fucking belt first, man? Joshua Van. Ulber's gonna get stripped before he even knows it. Before he sees what's coming, he's gonna get stripped, or they're gonna make an interim with Costa and Hamzat. Dude, if Hamzat wins, he's gonna fight for the belt next at 205. I can almost guarantee it. Because who the fuck is gonna want to see Hamzat versus Dricus or Nasruddin? Like, nobody really gives a shit, man. Especially, like, Nasruddin would have to fight Dricus soon and flatline him for it to matter. Because even if Dricus flatlined Imavov and stuns him out cold and kills him, literally kills him, he's not going to get a title shot. So I could very well see. Carlos Holberg did say he was healing fast, though. That the injury did not. Or they already had surgery and all that. He's healing them good, so who knows? I'd like to see Hamzat fight Jamal Hill, though. That's one of my dream fights. That's one of my dream fights, man. Rafael Fiziev, Quillen Salkilled, Michael Chandler Benio Darius, Ian Machado Gary, Carlos Pates, Michael Morales, Jack Della Maddalena, and Bilal Muhammad. Dude, fucking Hamza, man. He did try to kick him in the nuts. That's what that was. Yeah. He said that's cold. He probably thinks Joshua Van is Chinese, man. Dana and Ariel finally squashed it. Boys, boys, boys in the back. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. Dude, he's built like me. I'm not going to lie. I'm telling you guys, I'm built like a heavyweight Pereira. I could definitely lift all that muscle or all that weight too. Pause. Plinio, put your hands up. Oh, wait, that's this Glover. My bad, Glover. Oh, snap. Well, blame it on the body armor. The body pads, man. Glover's doing the work. This makes me want to go work out, man. Actually. Hold on, we got this interruption. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the plate. Enio. That's Charlemagne. I've seen this guy. I thought Charlemagne was big. I'm sure people disagree with you and that are friends with you, and everybody has friends, and it doesn't mean you're not friends with them. Dude, that's what I'm saying. And Bo Nickel was steady trying to make like a funny face or something. Make like Mad Magazine. Mad Magazine. This fucking photo of Daniel kills me, man. Who is this kid? I'm actually curious. He's getting pictures with Ariel and O'Methley. Noah! Real. So basically, Maton is very cool. And yeah, very cool. Probably a Make-A-Wish kid. Catch me streaming tomorrow. Let's go. What should be the video? Think of. Oh, it's Saturday, man. Damn. Anyways, let's get ready for tomorrow.